Okay, now we're back. Now what I've done here is I've actually got the mud on the wall, and I have wet it up with the sheetrock because it's been getting sticky on me. I'm gonna go with a bigger knife now. I'm gonna get rid of the lower one, and what we're gonna do is ain't really no mud in here, but I'm just gonna float it. You'll see this just floating. Now it's a little dry. I probably should put it, but there. We're gonna float it properly. It's where your handy dandy concrete cranes come in a lot of times. But you're gonna float that out, float it, float it. Alright, and here off in the middle, you're gonna see that it's gonna kind of sink on you a little bit. But don't worry about that, just keep rolling with it. And when you see a little bad spot in it, don't go back and try to fix it. Because when you do, you're gonna spend a lot of time trying to fix something that you can just fix the next time when it's dry. And there might just be a little spot, and you can get some like dry X or something and just fix it. But like I said in the beginning, if you take and what you'll notice what I'm doing, I'm coming off of all my edges again. And when I come off the edge, it's really because I know exactly where I want to float at. And when I float in here like that, and then boom. Now of course, you're not going to be able to, I mean you might. You're not going to be able to do it just as good as I can, as fast as I can. But with this, the faster you go, the better off you'll be. And you'll see the end of the result. Like I said, it's not all going to be perfect. I'm going to even me as long as I've been doing this. We're going to have some lines in it. But I'm going to bring it down from there to the top. And then I'm going to build it up here. I'm going to drag that. But I'm going to use my mud properly. See the mud on my knife? If I see a spot, I'm going to do it like that. And then do it like that. And then I'm going to make sure I come across there like that. Back, forth, back. And then we'll come across there like that. But you always want to keep it as straight as possible. And keep the lines down. There you go. Like that. Amanda Meadows, I love her videos. And she does a little trailer park girl over there. I mean, I think about her all the time. That was a funny, funny girl. Y'all remember Amanda Meadows out there when y'all trailer park. Darlene, I think is her name. On there, her great character. Y'all, if y'all hadn't seen that, y'all need to see that. So, I actually got her to hit me back in the message one time, and I just want to tell her that her videos were awful funny. Anytime I'm down there, I can watch her videos, and they're funny. Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do this. You can't do it. But like I said, if you're close to my area, or if you want to pay for me to come out, I'll come. But I usually charge whatever I usually charge. If you're on some kind of disability or a check or something, I usually work out something with you. I'll stand in here, start myself a deal, just so you can get a good job done. Because it's important for people to have a nice look, especially elderly people that can live their whole life, work in the army, stuff like that, and they just want a nice looking home. And I like to help people out. It don't matter to me about the pay. I'm doing it pretty cheap here. But like I said, but if you want me to go out of town, I live in Tuscaloosa, Alabama right now. And if you want me out of town, you probably pretty much have to pay for me to go out of town. After I talk it over with my future wife to make sure she has no problem with it. Depend on the money. I mean, if you offer a big time of money, and people I can paint too. I'm a painter. I could about say if I could put a competition on, paint competition on, I would outpaint anybody in America. Or quality and look. Maybe even the world. I'm willing to go with the world. I'm willing to go with the world. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. We're gonna get to that later on. You'll see in some of my things. I actually got some of the stuff on my older videos, on my old page that I lost for some crazy reason. I almost got this here. Oh, that's looking good right there. A nice finish there. Yeah, that water helps you mud. That water helps you mud. And it's almost time for me to go. It's near 9 o'clock at night. It's 8, 9 o'clock at night. I always end up working late like this at night, trying to finish these houses so they can get them out to rent and stuff. I'll make sure they, if they're not, if they're not making money, I ain't making money. So that's always my motto. sure. Stay busy. Always stay busy on your job. If you ain't self-motivated, make sure that you try to get somebody to help you what I like to call a cheerleader. And just if somebody to come there and tell you how good your work looks or something like that. I'm pretty much self-motivated. I do appreciate the comments, if anything. And that's pretty much it right there. That's the spot right there. It looks like it ain't covered, but it is. That's just because how thick it is. Yep, there we go. And just don't keep messing with it. If you got it pretty good and flat, don't keep messing with it, because what you're gonna do is end up going back through something that's dry and pulling it out there. And if you got a big line, you know it's wet, and you just can't stand it, sprinkle you a little more water on it. Sprinkle that little bit more water on it, and it's gonna come out to be what you want it to be. But remember, if you go to try to pull it through there and you don't put that little water on there, you're gonna destroy it pretty much. And that's gonna be the lesson for today. We'll clean all this up, and I always try to keep a clean job site. That'll help you along the way too. I always keep a clean job site. You know, especially if you're in somebody's house. Like this house nobody's in. So if I kind of left a little mess right now, it wouldn't be nothing much said. You know, but I don't like to do that. I like to come in, I like for it to be clean. And I like for it to be clean when I get there. I don't like to put my paintbrush or my tools all through dirt, period. Sometimes you get these little tags in there, like that, and just nail it in there, and then just keep pulling it. And then if it's making cut marks in there, like that just did, most likely you get a piece of trash in your stuff. Boom, just like that. There it is. And that don't do it anymore. I basically just blowed that out. I got one or two little blemishes here or there, but like I said, if you keep, even me, if I keep messing with it, and I will, if I ain't careful, just flatten it and leave it. Leave it, leave it. If you don't, you're gonna do just like I just did right there. Alright, we're gonna leave it. Right there. Right there. Right there. Alright, that's it. That's all we're doing to it. That's all we're doing. That's pretty much flat. I'm gonna come in here, we'll sand it off slowly. A little bit. Not much, a little bit up there, a little more hectic up top. I might got a little blemish in it. It ain't nothing, a little paint, a little bit of a sanding sponge, or you don't have to break out a machine or anything like that. But when you do sanding, you might want to tape off your other areas in your house, cabinets, and not, you're gonna have a lot of dust to clean up. No matter if it's low grade sanding material, like I think the Blue Top, I believe it's the Blue Top. This is a low sand, and like I said, you can get that at Sherwin-Williams, Lowe's, Walmart. Walmart's pretty cheap. You can get, I think I used to, I don't know, I haven't checked Walmart in a while, but you used to get a bucket of I think it's 3.5, 4 gallons of compound mud for like 11, 12 bucks, which is good. Even if it's 15 bucks, it's still good. It's a good price. I mean, you can do like about 6 of these patches with it. I've used the whole bucket. I've got 3 patches like this. I used the whole bucket. But anyway, thank y'all for joining me, and like my videos. Peace out. See y'all next time.